Hello, this is Dave Dock with Road to Glory and Bradford Park Avenue. We've got some good news for you. After not winning in the last 3 games and not scoring a goal, we've scored some goals. Stay with me to find out the good news. So let's have a look then. As we've said, last 3 games, no wins, 1 draw, no goals. At Brackley we tried something different. We beat them 2-0. Goals from Tom Sams and Ricky Donaghy. Both very similar. I'm going to show you them. First one, Sams from Fielding's deep free kick. Here we go then. Fielding just over the halfway line, knocks it in. Sams gets up. And Kirby Moore, their keeper, possibly could have saved that, but going in off the underside of the bar. And this is the next one in 71 minutes. Very similar finish from Donaghy. Trusty gets away down the left, playing a little bit better than he has been. Crosses it in. Look where he is, Donaghy, running backwards, heads it, and again over the keeper and off the underside of the bar. So 2 headers getting us the win. And a pretty even game, really. 7 shots to them, 9 to us. We had 2 on target and they had 1, and they had the better chances at 0.89 to 0.51. Keeping our place at the top of the table. We changed the team. We put in Williams for Trusty in that shadow striker role. Donaghy came in up front and got a goal. We brought Harding in at right back, and those were the changes. But look at the defensive mark. Look at all the marks, really. Everybody playing well. The lower marks being Salberg. He's really gone off form. I think we've probably overplayed him a little bit and he needs taking out the team. And Williams playing in the shadow striker instead of Trusty. He didn't play well. But Trusty came on and 7.2 for him. So back on the winning trail. The next game was at home to bottom of the table Warrington, and we thought we'd cracked it, and no goals. 0-0 against the bottom of the table Warrington, and they had the better of the game. 14 shots, 2 on target. We had 6, 3 on target and 1.39 XG for them. But defence in form. Shering returned to the central defence instead of Aina. Bit of rotation here, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice we got our man Oakley Booth on his debut in the midfield. Signed for us rather than those other teams. And 7, not a bad debut for him. He's going to have to settle in, I think. Only been with us a couple of days before he played this game. Porritt came in up front, but nothing doing for him. All the attackers, more or less, not firing, as you can suggest with the 0-0 score. So that's where we are then. Let's have a look at the league. Still at the top, 4 points clear of Fylde, but Chester 5 points behind, have 2 games in hand. Whether to win those, then we would lose the top spot. So as I said, we got in our new man Tashan Oakley Booth. A little surprising actually, we got one over the line and he chose us. If we look at his history, remind us again, this is why we signed him. 10 assists for Notts County in the National League last season. If we look at his traits, runs with the ball through the centre, tries killer balls often and winds up opponents. Dictates tempo, attempts overhead kicks, tries tricks, likes ball played into feet, runs with the ball often. A nice debut for him. Didn't do anything outstanding, but pretty tidy on the ball. And we're looking for more from him. 3.5 star. He's not going to get any better, but the sort of experience we're probably looking for in our midfield. And when we get back, Wareham is not fit for today's game against Dartford in the Cup. Getting there, probably available for the next game after that in the league, which is Blyth away. A week between the Dartford game and Blyth. So we're going to go in today with our strongest team. So this is the team we're going with today in this FA Trophy game against Dartford, and as you will see, we've got a new formation. This is a bit of a risk as we've not particularly trained it, but looking on the scouting report on Dartford, this came up as the tactic that they had most problems playing against. Small sample size, but 1 game They only created one chance in 95 minutes against this formation, so we're going to try it out. What have we got to lose? We're big underdogs in this game. This is how we line up. Macaulay in goal. Right back, Jones played well in the last game, keeps his place. Aina and Sams are usual central defensive partnership, with Beckwith at left back. Fielding as a deep line playmaker in front of the back four, and two midfielders, Oakley Booth, our new man, and Hinchy, both playing as Mazzalas on support. And Goy plays in the attacking midfield or number 10 role. He's been played there before and not done it, although it is one of his better positions. And up front, this is where we have the problem. We could try Trusty up there today as an advanced forward, partnering Ricky Donaghy, who is just back from an injury. He's injured, returning to full fitness in 2 days, but the fitness test said he could play the game with no problem. So those are the two we're starting up front. On the bench then, as we do in the cup, we've put a backup goalkeeper, Brandon Barber, Mark Harding, Sam Shearing, Alex Williams, and Ben Salberg drops to the bench after his recent poor performances. So we're going in cautious for this one with this new system, the 4-4-2 diamond. Let's see how we can get on against National League Dartford. Hopefully we can score a goal or two. For the pre-match team talk in the dressing room, we've gone for everyone expects us to lose here, so prove them wrong. There's no pressure on us. Everyone's composed, but no great reaction to that. We've used that one before and it's worked well. I don't know, maybe they're just confident and composed. Let's see then. And there's our 4-4-2 diamond. New system today, and it says we've only conceded 25 goals in 30 games. They line up with a 4-4-2. We usually struggle against teams playing 4-4-2. So let's get into the game then. Skip the formalities. A kick-off highlight as Dartford kick off at our home stadium. I've just forgotten what it's called at the moment. Here's Sanderson, goes through, blasts it through, and Dartford evens favourites, of course. They're 5th in the National League at the moment, and we're just over 2-1 at 12-5. Crowd was suggested was going to be 584. That's a bit strange, is that, seeing as we got 810 against bottom of the league Warrington, and you would think for a big cup game against the National League side we would be getting more than that. And passes it all the way back there. Does Jones. Sams, we're playing a lot of ball in defence here. We're just wasting time trying to keep the ball away from Dartford. Hinchy to Ngoy. Ngoy drops back from his number 10 role. Here's the new man, Oakley Booth, going forward. Can he put a good ball? Donaghy's in there. Trusty, oh, what happened there? Went off the defender. Trusty had a good chance there, and we should have taken the lead in the first 10 minutes. But it's Dartford now with a free kick. And Iro, Roberts, straight into Macaulay's arms, no problem there at all. And Macaulay taking his time with this one. Skipper, of course, now. Who's that? And Ngoy's robbed the ball, and Ngoy puts us in front. 16 minutes with his 4th goal of the season. Maybe this is a position for him in the number 10 role. And certainly that scouting report seems to have paid off. It's a long ball from Macaulay up the field, centre back misses it, and Ngoy's onto it and draws the keeper and chips it over him into the far corner. Well taken there, and we're in front against the National League side, and they're not in it really at the moment. 0.24 XG for them, and Sams is being drawn away. We're getting that again. Let's have a look at that a minute. Where is it? Mark specific player. I don't put that on, it keeps putting it on from time to time. Have to check that before matches in future. Let's get back on with it though. Sam's sticking in his position and stop wandering away. It's Macaulay again with a short kick this time out to Sam. Sam's chips it forward. Hinchy in acres of space. Plays it out to Beckwith. Beckwith back to Sams. Sams playing it well here. They're not particularly pressing us that hard, aren't Dartford. And Ngoy chips it through, and that's a good ball into Donaghy. Donaghy, yes, it's 2-0. And Ngoy is playing the match of his life, scores the first goal and creates the second one for Donaghy there. 2-0 up on 32 minutes, and this should see a response from Dartford. 2-0, and what a ball that was. Donaghy onto it, one touch, and belts it into the corner. I couldn't have expected better than this, especially when we struggled against bottom of the league Warrington. Press Jack Hickman, who is a fullback. Oh, I remember him. I signed him once in a save before. It wasn't very good for me, so I don't know why we're pressing him unless we think we can get a mistake out of him. Another highlight starts with a free kick, goal kick from Macaulay. Sams, we're playing it through the defence here. We're going to do that long ball again. Beckwith plays it forward. Trusty's not going to head that, but their centre-backs are rubbish. The 5th in the league, Donaghy's in again, and saved by the keeper this time, but we're all over them. Into the first added minute of added time, and it's a corner, fielding with the corner. There's a short man there, nobody's out to him, so we just ignore him, and headed back again for another corner. Oakley Bulls had enough, we're not going to see that, and it's half time, 2-0 up. Goals from Ngoy and Donaghy. Let's get into the dressing room. Yes, we're going to go with the team talk that we've done before when we've been in front. It's important to stay focused in the second half, don't allow complacency to creep in. And yes, motivated. Appears uncertain and unhappy. Ricky Donaghy. Why is that? Let's have a word with Ricky. He scored a goal. What can we say? Outstretched arms. Keep up the good work. You're playing brilliantly. Oh, that's calmed him down. He's perfect now. So let's get into the second half then. And they've brought a sub on. The centre forward, Sanderson, has gone off. And Sams has seen him off. Or was it Aina? One of those two. They're both playing well at 6.9. Sams just moves up to 7. No highlights yet in this second half. And let's have a look at the players, how they're doing then. We're on 75 minutes. Add team instruction, shoot on sight, remove, work in the box. Get lost, we're not doing that. We're not shooting on sight. Oakley Bulls is struggling. He's not played a great deal of football this season. 6.9. Not too bad though, poor. Sam's very poor. We're going to make that change. We're going to bring Shering on for Sam's. Is he alright on the left side? Right is preferred, but can play left. So Shering for Sam's. Donaghy is not fully fit. So, although he's got 8.7 and I've just calmed him down, we're going to bring Salberg on. Play him as a deep line forward on support. Let's just bring Trusty out to the left side here, seeing as we're 2-0 up, and yeah, play him in the position he doesn't want to play in really. So Salberg will be our sole striker now. Slight change to the formation, 4-1-4-1, and let's get back into it then and see out hopefully these last 20 minutes or so. And we've dominated the match, we've got the momentum, and we're moving into the last 10 minutes or so now. Nothing's happening. And I don't think we've seen a highlight for Dartford hardly. Here's Beckwith with a cross. Keeper comes out and takes that one. And confident in that. Although he has been slightly at fault for the 2 goals. But it's our highlight again. Ngoy playing, coming deep again. Hinchy over the top to nobody in particular. Oakley Bulls struggling a bit. He ain't going to chase that. And a bit of a mishmash here. We keep giving the ball to them. They're giving it back to us. Certainly don't look like a top National League side on this basis. Oakley Bulls in. Oakley Bulls is going to score his first goal. Chips it, but I thought that defender took. Yes, he did. It's a corner. 2 minutes plus added time to go. The man's coming out to mark the short player now. Oakley Bulls crosses it in, and that's headed out. Nothing much. Why was that a highlight? And we're into the added time. We're into the next round. A 2-0 win. But what a good performance that was. And 1.94 XG, 2 goals. Dartford, bit disappointing really. Let's have a look at their marks. Yeah, nobody played well for them. They must have come and thought they were going to turn us over. 6.8, their centre back looks like the best, and as I say, we didn't see anything from them. Ricky Donaghy, man of the match, but good performances all round apart from Trusty. Just don't know what's wrong with him at the moment. He's certainly not showing the form he did earlier in the season. Let's get into the dressing room and praise them for that. That is the sound of everyone who wrote us backtracking. What a performance. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And outstretched arms. Everybody's happy. 3 games without conceding. And we've only conceded 2 in 7. Defensively, we've got it all there. As soon as Oakley Bulls gets up to speed and we can get Wareham back in, we should be flying, I think. So I'll just move on and see who we draw in the next round. So here we are then for the FA Trophy 5th round draw. 16 teams in the hat, 8 matches. Let's see who we play. Draw the next team, Braintree of the National League South against Stevenage of the National League. Mansfield National League against Southport National League North. We've got a home tie. Who are we going to play? Maidstone National League South. Where are they? First. So it's first in the south against first in the north. After beating Dartford, definitely a game we could win. Let's draw all the other teams. Scarborough are still in it, playing Fylde. So 2 teams that are up near the top of our league. So that's probably the game we're going to come back for. Let's have a look at the schedule. There we are, 10th of February, we're playing Maidstone at home. 4 league games till that one. Yeah, we're going to come back for that one then. We'll stick with the cup. Another home tie against Maidstone. Just as a note, we got 601 against Dartford, so slightly more than the estimated 584. 17 sneaked in on the day that we weren't expecting. So crowd should go up. We're having a good cup run. We're top of the league. Don't miss a thing. Please subscribe and set notifications. And this is the thrilling 7th season at Bradford Park Avenue. Hope to see you again next time. For now, this is Dave Dog. Thanks for watching and goodbye.